Hey everyone, this is Sizen from BZ Power, bringing you another set review. This time we're looking at one of the smaller new Hero Factory sets, Invasion from Below, set number 44023, Rocka Crawler. As you can see on the package, Rocka is piloting a mech, fighting off some of the little itty bitty beasts from below. The artwork on the packaging looks fairly nice, except there are a couple streaks all over this with, it looks like a Sharpie? Why would somebody write on a set? Oh, would you look at that? Set designers have signed the packaging. On the back of the packaging, you can see Rocka, the little beastie, a scale assessment, gun functionality, and it looks like the seat for the mech actually ejects or disconnects. One interesting tidbit the packaging is continuing on with from the previous Beast from Below sets is the bottom of the packaging actually has a little scene. It's actually really dark and sort of hard to make out, but it's the Rocka Crawler excavating or digging underground. Let's go ahead and open the set. So we've got an instruction booklet and just one bag of pieces. I'm going to go ahead and sort those out. So there's not a whole lot to talk about involving new pieces or recolors. There are a few interesting things that do stand out. We have these new pedal type pieces for the Beast from Below. From the pictures and the packaging you can see it's sort of the egg husk type deal the little beasties emerge from. They're semi-flexible, so they do make interesting pieces, and it's an axle connector. So it should be very, very interesting for mocks. You have the little orange rubberized body of the little beast. The blue piece that goes onto its head. Sort of like a mini Viscerac. Minus this Rotuka launcher. I don't think these are new pieces, but I thought I'd point them out because I think they look really cool. You have an old tri-connector here, which honestly it's a really useful piece. Then really the coolest thing for me was the new blaster. It looks cool, but there's another new piece that goes with it. So you snap that in, and then you can put a piece onto it and fire, which that just shot across my entire bedroom. Oops. I'm in love with the blaster, honestly, because it's cool to have such a powerful functionality on such a small little piece, especially on a minifigure level. So I'm going to go ahead and start the build now. Oh, and before I forget, there is the new chair piece for the mech controller, the pilot, Jaeger, whatever, thingamajig bob. I'm sure people will find new and interesting ways to use this piece. Ball joint connector on the back and a few clip parts here and there. Here we have the finished build. Like I said, this is one of the smaller sets for the new Hero Factory Wave, but it's still a pretty cool makeup. The mech is a little bit different. There's not much range of motion for the legs, so walking, I guess you could say, is sort of mechanical. The arms do have some good movability. And then there's the functionality of the headpiece for the gun. And this is one piece I did fail to mention. A printed Hero Factory piece. It looks pretty spiffy. Beyond the cool new egg, which it's a really simple design, but the pieces themselves are actually really cool. I mean, even the small details of these thorns interlocking, it's amazing. I'm sort of curious to see if this is going to work. I think it will, but we'll see. The size is sort of off, but it would make an interesting concept, and I'm sure the seat could be tweaked a little bit to work better for regular sized minifigures. Maybe pay a little Home H2 Exoforce. Oops. Note the radiation usage and exposure from this gun might cause slight hair loss. And one last thing to mention is the instruction book itself. With the Invasion from Below series before, we saw awesome comic art featured in the instruction manual, which has resonated again in this new stuff. So we have more comics here. And then in the back, we have even more. So be sure to take a little bit of extra time and look through your book just to see what's going on when you get the set. And, you know, there's a sneak peek of the other sets in here as well. Even though this set we're reviewing right now is a little bit smaller, there are some larger sets coming out with it that are actually really cool as well. Once again, thanks to the LEGO Group for sending us such wonderful sets. Even more so to the set designers this time for actually signing the packaging. That's a really special touch that you really wouldn't get anywhere else. Stay tuned to BZ Power for more news and reviews. If you want to see a full write-up of the review, check it out on the front page. And watch the channel here for more news and reviews. Thanks for watching, viewers.